In the book of Matthew, Jesus says to give food and drink to those in need, to take in strangers, to clothe the naked, to look after the sick, and to visit those in prisons. When we do those things for others, we are doing them for Him. When Jesus was on earth, He ministered to the whole person. As Christians, we too are responsible to meet both the physical and spiritual needs, and to train others to do so also.
When our family goes to Burkina Faso, our main strategy for reaching the Jula people will be through community health evangelism, also known as CHE. Community health evangelism focuses on empowering a community to meet both the physical and the spiritual needs of its people. The goal behind CHE is to see transformation take place in both the lives of the individuals as well as the community as a whole.
CHE often includes instructions on hygiene, clean water, safe cooking, sanitation, healthcare, and other basic life issues. Communities are also instructed in HIV/AIDS prevention and care. Microfinance and vocational training helps people learn skills and gives them the resources they need to be gainfully employed. CHE Outreach is committed to reaching non-Christians and focuses on evangelism, follow-up, and discipleship.
In 2003, we took a trip to Ethiopia where we saw community health evangelism at work. In Addis Ababa, we met a widow who used to have a leaking roof that had recently been repaired by people in the community. We saw micro-enterprise projects that were teaching women how to sew so that they could improve their standard of living and would no longer have to beg for money. We saw kids who had been given the opportunity to go to school for the first time. And as a result of working in and among the community to meet physical needs, we saw a church that was growing and thriving as those same people that had helped meet physical needs were now meeting spiritual ones.
If your father or your wife or your son was sick and you lived in a country where there was only one doctor for every 70,000 people, your access to basic medical care would be a struggle. If we were able to meet those felt medical needs of your family, it would enable us to develop friendships that are built on trust. Oftentimes, this allows people to be more receptive to the gospel. When you look at Jesus' ministry, He not only taught people about the kingdom of God, but He also healed the lame, made the blind to see, and fed the hungry. Jesus cared for the whole person. And we want to emulate that kind of ministry among the Jula people.